Alright guys, so I'm here in the steering wheel right now of my Range Rover. I'll be showing you guys how to remove the front cover for this car. My buttons are not working, so I'll be trying to remove this button and see if there's anything wrong with this, and then hopefully I can fix this. But let me get right to this and show you guys how to remove this. So you're gonna need to push a little tab that's on the inside of the wheel. So to access that, you have to go under the steering wheel. You see this right here, there's a little hole. You're gonna have to puncture it, and then when you puncture it, you're gonna push the tab, and then that's gonna let this loose, and then we're gonna take it out this way. So I'm gonna grab this one. This is from my screwdriver. Sorry guys about the noise, there's some construction going on next door, but I'm gonna push like this. Don't be afraid to break it. You can probably just glue it later. And yeah, you push it like that, you're gonna feel like a little thing moving, and then it's a spring. So let's see, maybe we can move the wheel more. You guys should feel the spring. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Alright guys, so let me show you here. I push the clip in, and like this, you're gonna feel it guys, and then this will come out. Okay, so the bottom one, you undo it, and then it's gonna go like this, and then you just take it out from the bottom. Let me show you guys, be really careful when handling an airbag. Let's see, I can't really, it's really hard to do with only one hand, but this is how you do it guys. Alright guys, so yeah, you do have to push this down a little bit like this. You'll feel like with spring, and then when you push it out, it will come out, because yeah, this is the tab right there, that's the other tab. And let me show you guys how it's gonna look from the inside when you stick this in. Let me see, where did it go? Right there. So when you put your screwdriver there, you're gonna push this little tab down. So you might want to grab like a flat head, or just like mine, and then you'll be able to remove the front of the steering wheel. Okay guys, then you can disconnect everything, and you should be ready to work on whatever you need to. The steering wheel, you can change the buttons. This it's gonna be the one on this side. As you can see on my car, I noticed some rust here, so that's not a good sign. This Range Rover have an issue with the leak, so it would leak from here and it would come to the steering wheel. So probably gonna have to fix that. That might be why my buttons are not working. But yeah, if you guys learned something new and you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you how to remove the buttons on this car. Again, it's the Range Rover 2015, Range Rover Evoque 2015. So once you have this removed, okay, and then you're gonna have some screws here. You're gonna have that one over there. Okay, so that's gonna be one, and then once you remove that screw, you're gonna be able to remove these buttons. Okay, so once you remove these buttons, once I remove them, I'm gonna see if I see any corrosion inside or if I can see that anything is wrong. So let's get to that. We're gonna grab the this one. Okay, make sure you have one of these. It's a star. Okay, so put your screwdriver, put it on your screwdriver. Let's see. I took it apart, so I'm gonna have to put it back again. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Okay, so with your screwdriver, gonna undo that one. And there we go. Sorry guys about the noise, and there's some construction going on next door. Okay, so once we remove that screw, everything should be, this should be loose. Let's see. So yeah, remember to remove this screw. I already removed it and I got this hanging, so there's a screw same as this one, but it's in the back. So with your screwdriver, remove that one, and then if you can use something plastic, it's better. Slow and gentle, these things will break if you're not gentle. Okay. Okay. Now guys, with this removed, you can go ahead and unplug this. We have one connection there and one over there. Okay, so we got one. Now I'm gonna do this one. Super easy. There we go. Okay, let's see what we can find inside this, and if there's something we can solder and fix it, we will. And then I'm gonna put it back again and see if my button works. Okay, so I have 4 screws here. I'm gonna remove these 4, and then actually it's gonna be this one, this screw, the one that I need to remove, and this one here, and then I'll remove this cover here. I forgot to tell you guys, there's one more over there that you have to remove, and then that will let you deassemble this button back side. Let's see. Okay guys, so be careful when you put the tool to open this. Don't scratch any of these. If you have a plastic tool, better. And then this is the inside of the module. Okay, so this is the buttons for these 4. There will be these ones. So if this doesn't work on your car, that's gonna be why. And we're gonna see if we can find anything on these radio and volume buttons. So everything looks okay. Maybe over there. Let's see, maybe I'm just gonna clean it with some alcohol, and then I'm gonna put it back. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna just change the module. These are probably like $30–40 on Amazon, so you can always get a new module of this and then call it a day. But let's clean it up now with alcohol, with the brush, make sure everything looks good, and then I'm gonna put it back. If you guys want to use a toothbrush, you can clean all the contacts, all the electronics here, and then I would do this on the steering wheel as well. Oh, look what we found, guys. So I don't know if you can see, but this might be the issue. See all this corrosion in there? Yeah, there's a lot of corrosion in there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yes, so that could be making it so the contacts, they don't make any good contact, and that could be why it's not working. I'm gonna clean that and see if it works when we put it back. Okay guys, so we're back in the steering wheel. I connected this back. I cleaned with the toothbrush. I cleaned as much as I could. I cleaned some of the rust that was here. Yeah, and I also cleaned the other end of this adapter because it had some corrosion. Yeah, so now it's all clean. We're gonna put this back and hook everything up, yeah, and see if it works. All right guys, so I have the button back here, and unfortunately, yeah, it didn't work. So I'm gonna have to get this part new, and then yeah, that's how you guys are gonna, same way I show you, you push the pin in the back, and then you remove and you put it. So yeah, that's how you fix this issue. Yeah, these cars, not my favorite. They look nice, but they're not very reliable. Alright guys, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video, if you learned something new, and see you on the next video.